been away on holiday for a couple of weeks, and now I'm back and just as pissed off as before I left. Big banks, more dangerous than ever, IMF's Christine Lagarde says. Europe needs to recapitalise, restructure or shut down its banks as part of a vital clean-up of the industry, International Monetary Fund Managing Director Christine Lagarde says, as she warns that the threat from the world's biggest lenders was more dangerous than ever. Almost 5 years since Lehman Brothers collapsed, she admits the oversized banking model of too big to fail is more dangerous now than ever. We must get to the root of the problem with comprehensive and clear regulation. Here we have this gangster boss Lagarde telling the people that the banks are going to need more money, more billions to plug the latest hole in the world's finances. We also see that upstanding European Olli Rehn, he's been telling us that the EU are about to pass a law making depositors, yes, depositors, liable in any future banking bailout. EU's Rehn, big depositors could suffer in future bank bailouts under new law. The article goes on to say that in the event of a bank requiring another bailout, then by law shareholders would lose first, then depositors. There is no could about depositors. They will lose their money. They're saying that people with under 100,000 savings are safe because it's insured, but you know how this works. This year it's £100,000. Next year it's 50 grand that's safe. The year after that it's anything under 20 grand that's safe. The year after that, nothing is safe. Nothing at all. They've now resorted to stealing money, pure and simple. No money held in any bank account is now safe. None. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but don't you remember they stole up to 80% of people's savings in Cyprus? Stole, taken, gone. And yet, Cyprus already needs a further 6 billion just to survive the next few weeks. The bailout has gone from 17 billion euros up to 23 billion euros in just a few days because their economy is stalling faster than what they thought. What a surprise, huh? No shit, Sherlock. What will Cyprus require in 6 months' time? Another 20 billion euros? 30 billion? Who knows? Where's this money gonna come from? And where's it going? Well, I can tell you it's not going to the people. It's once again going to bail out international banks' debt and not the people's debt. You've even got a situation where Portugal are now paying their employees with government bonds. That's not money. It's all coming down. And even in the UK, we're told that banks must raise another 25 billion. In a statement from the Bank of England's Financial Policy Committee, they said that some banks need to raise more cash, but it didn't name them. It said they could face losses of about 50 million over the next 3 years. It's all because of their derivatives gambling. This is a black hole. It's a race to the bottom. There is no answer. You cannot keep feeding this debt bubble, spiral, call it whatever you want. We are going down, and now they're stealing the money out of people's private bank accounts that they've worked bloody hard to accumulate. This is disgusting. Listen, Cyprus, Greece, Italy, Portugal, Spain, they can only recover if they leave the euro, get their old currencies back and devalue. This won't happen because the very well-paid politicians in those countries are being told what to do. Everything they do, they are being dictated to because we don't live in free countries anymore if you're in the Eurozone. You are dictated to by unelected bureaucrats and Germans. That's the bottom line. Germans and unelected bureaucrats. And I have had enough. The continuation of the Eurozone countries carrying out the demands from Germany and unelected EU bureaucrats will only result in further blood on the streets, and God only knows how many people will starve to death. And why? So that bankers who already have billions and billions can have a few more billions while everybody else suffers. Banks in the EU stealing people's wealth to pay bankers who caused the crisis in the first place. What is it going to take for us to say no to this? What is it going to take? How much of this can we take as a society? Come on!